Andre here. Happy New Year. Welcome back to the channel. So it's a new year, new video, first video of 2024. And today I will be sharing what's in my everyday tech bag for this year. Now, everything in my everyday carry I find to be very useful and necessary, of course, but as a content creator in this tech space, I test a lot of different pieces of tech, and things do change as the need arises from time to time. So let's see what pieces of tech that I will be changing and which I'll be keeping, and I'll ensure to leave links to everything that I talk about down in the description for you to check out. All right, so let's get into it. All right, so let's begin with the thing that I use to carry around all my tech and gear, and that's the backpack, of course. And the backpack of choice and my definite absolute go-to has got to be the Air City Pack, and this is their X-Pac version. Now, this backpack has and continues to impress me with its durability, its functionality, and is, in my opinion, undoubtedly one of the best, hands down. It has tons of pockets, pouches, and storage areas that helps me to keep my gear and gadgets well organized and easily accessible. I also just love that it has this really sleek and minimalist design that adds a little touch of style. The materials and stitching feels strong and durable with really good weather resistance. The shoulder straps are really comfortable as well with the right amount of padding. But my absolute favorite thing that I really love about this backpack is the thing that I use all the time, which is this quick access top pocket. And I really didn't know how much this pocket meant to me until I was using some other tech bag. Now, this is where I put all the things that I might need quick access to, such as my keys, my earbuds, or my slim wallet. Now, I believe the Air City Pack has a capacity of around 14 liters, so definitely not the largest, but that's the perfect size that fits my needs. I must say though, the main compartment is a bit tight and might be a little challenging to fit much in it, which might be a bit of a con, depending on how, of course, you pack your gear. It certainly wasn't a major issue for me, but figured I should definitely mention it either way, just in case you might be considering to pick one up. Either way, it's a great quality backpack in my opinion, and an awesome backpack overall for someone that carries around a lot of tech. So this is definitely going to be a keep for me going forward in 2024. Now, I'm thinking on actually possibly doing a full review on this backpack, so definitely let me know down in the comments if that's something you'd want to see. All right, so moving on to the next item, and it's going to be one of the very few Apple products that I usually take with me on a daily, and it's actually going to be my 12.9-inch M1 iPad Pro. Now, it's been a couple of years now with the M1 iPad Pro, and as a photographer and content creator, it's still plenty powerful for all my needs when I'm on the go. And for me personally, most times when I'm out and about, the iPad tends to be the perfect device for emailing, web browsing, some light photo editing, and a little media consumption here and there. But there are times that I really do need a little bit more than what the iPad can do. And that's when I'll sometimes swap out my iPad for my MacBook Pro. But those occasions are very rare, because I like to keep the tech that I carry every day as lightweight and minimal as possible. So typically I'd pair the M1 iPad Pro with this Zag keyboard case, which has been a really solid combo that gives me the flexibility of using something like the iPad as a laptop. Now, I did have the Apple Pencil as well that I use occasionally with the iPad, but I had some really weird issues with it, and it just stopped pairing to my iPad for whatever reason, which means now I'm in the market for a replacement, which is honestly something that I'm really not happy about. But hey, overall, the M1 iPad Pro is certainly that device I don't leave home without, and what I definitely always depend on to do a decent chunk of my daily creative tasks, albeit on the lighter side. But depending on what the M3 iPad Pros will be offering sometimes this year, I think the M1 iPad Pro might very well be that piece of tech that I will still be carrying with me throughout 2024. Now, I did a full long-term review on the M1 iPad Pro, so I'll leave a link to that video right below the like button to check out, just in case you want to hear more. Now, another piece of tech that has quite recently become a part of my everyday carry is the Logitech MX Anywhere 3S. Now, prior to this, I was taking my Logitech MX Master 3 with me whenever I'm on the go. And as much as I really love using that mouse, it just was not suitable for an everyday carry situation. It's just a bit too bulky and cumbersome. So I had to pick up the Anywhere 3S, and it just has been the perfect match. It's small and compact that pretty much fits easily into the pockets of my backpack. It's portable, lightweight, and of course wireless, which pairs easily to my iPad and my MacBook Pro, seeing that it can be paired simultaneously with up to 3 different devices and switch between devices as well quite seamlessly using just one button at the bottom of the mouse. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't come with the wireless receiver inside the mouse that we're typically used to, which is okay with me, as I find that the Bluetooth connection is quite stable for my use. But just in case you want to know, it is still compatible with the Logi Bolt receiver that can be purchased separately should you need the additional benefits. But for me, honestly, I probably won't even notice the difference. The battery life actually has been also pretty decent. It's been quite some time now, and I still haven't charged this device as yet. It honestly reminds me so much of the bigger MX Master 3, minus of course the size, the extra buttons, the scroll wheel, and of course the ergonomics. Now, this is just the portable version, and that's what I actually love the most about this device. It's an easy keep for me going forward in 2024. Now, moving on to the next item or items in my everyday carry, and those are my smartphones of choice. So usually I have an Android and an iPhone that I use daily. One I use for more business purposes and the other for more personal purposes. So currently on the Android side of things, the Pixel 7 Pro is my go-to on a daily basis. And on the Apple side of things, of course, it's the iPhone 15 Pro Max that I use daily. Both smartphones are great and fits my use case perfectly. Now, I thought about upgrading from the Pixel 7 Pro to the Pixel 8 Pro, but decided to stick with the Pixel 7 Pro instead, as I have no issues with it at all. I really love the cameras here on the Pixel 7 Pro as well. They have taken some really great photos for me, and a lot of its smart features are also some of the things that I found to be really convenient to have. The cameras though on the iPhone 15 Pro are also really extremely good for photos and especially for videos. So on occasions where I want to record something pretty quickly on my device, on my phone, on my smartphone, I tend to reach for the 15 Pro Max most times. I also love some of the more subtle changes to the 15 Pro Max. It feels lighter, thanks of course to the new titanium material. The edges are much more rounded and softer, and of course the port change from Lightning to USB-C, which means I have one less cable to carry. For the cases that I use most times on the iPhone, it's gonna be this black MagSafe kickstand case from Zero, which is pretty sleek. I like it a lot, and occasionally I will switch out to using this leather case in Pacific Blue, which is also really nice. So it definitely depends on which one I'm feeling on the day. For the Pixel 7 Pro, I also tend to switch between 2 cases. Right now I am rocking this ultra sleek and minimal case from Zag, and this is their mint green colorway, and I absolutely love it. But if I want to be a bit more flashy, I will definitely swap out that one for my D-brand grip case with this holographic skin on top that just gives it that awesome edge. By the way, I've done full reviews on both devices. Links, of course, as I said, will be down in the description, so you can definitely go give that a watch if you want to know more. Now, I typically upgrade my smartphones more often than usual because I test them out for a while and then give you my feedback in the form of a review video. So in this case, seeing that I've pretty much just a few months ago upgraded to the iPhone 15 Pro Max, I will be switching out the Google Pixel 7 Pro for another Android device. So sure to get subscribed to see which device I'll be switching to. All right, so earbuds. So when it comes on to earbuds, it's really pretty simple. I use the second generation AirPods Pro to connect with all my Apple devices, which is really convenient when switching between these devices, thanks of course to the amazing Apple ecosystem. Now the AirPods Pro 2 are probably one of the best earbuds that I've ever used, and it's actually a no-brainer, especially if you're into Apple's ecosystem. They can be wirelessly charged, they sound really great, the noise cancellation is pretty rock solid, and that transparency mode is probably the best on the market right now. Now I do carry another brand earbuds, which I typically use with my Android device. It tends to change from time to time as well. Right now, I'm testing out these very budget-friendly Moondrop Space Travel earbuds that has been very, very impressive so far, especially at its price point. So we'll see how things goes, but right now, the second generation AirPods Pro, I'm actually sticking with it for 2024. Okay, next, the Apple Watch Series 7. Still going strong after 2 years plus. This goes with me everywhere and I use it every single day. Can't leave home without it. Never felt the urge to upgrade it at all, as it is still doing all that I need from it, which is normally tracking my steps, my workouts, monitors my heart rate, and all the other health and fitness features. The always on display is nice to have as well. The only thing that I'd probably need in order to upgrade is better battery life, bigger and brighter screen that doesn't cost as much as the Apple Watch Ultra. Ultimately, it's been and still is a rock solid smartwatch, and I'm really happy enough to continue with it going forward in 2024. Now, having a tech bag cannot be complete if there are no means of charging all the tech you're carrying around. So there are a few charging solutions that I do use from time to time when there's a need for it. The first one that I had to take with me is this pocket-sized Anker power bank. Now, this one has a 10,000 milliamp hour battery. That's plenty enough juice to top up my earbuds or even my smartphone if needed. It's magnetic, so it's perfect for charging something like my iPhone via its MagSafe capabilities. And it also has a 20-watt USB-C PD port for fast charging any of my devices. There's a quick stand at the back that I use to prop my phone up when it's charging, which has been really convenient to have. There's also a USB-A port that I can use to charge another device if I so need. So essentially, I can charge up to 3 devices at the same time with this one portable power bank. The next charging device I typically take along with me is this 3-in-1 foldable travel MagSafe wireless charger from Zero. Now, this is able to charge my phone, my Apple Watch, and my AirPods all at the same time. It has all the criteria that typically makes it very suitable for an everyday carry. It's very lightweight, yet pretty durable. It's easy to carry and fits very easily as well into any of the pockets in my bag, thanks of course to its foldable design. Now, I highly recommend this one for persons who tend to travel a lot and want something on the more minimal side for when you're on the go. But the next item, which is probably the most important piece that actually ties into the entire charging solution, and that's having a wall adapter. So the one that actually stays in my bag is this 3-port 140 watt Mag Cube 3-port wall charger from Aohi that has the GaN Plus technology built in. And this has been a true game changer. It's capable of not only outputting, but also maintains the 140 watt through both USB-C ports that helps to keep my device at a stable and constant fast charging rate at any given time. Now, the GaN Ultra technology that allows this adapter to be smaller than most on the market, and I actually believe it's the world's smallest 140 watt wall adapter on the market right now. You can probably go look it up. Honestly, I was also a bit skeptical at first because there's no way an adapter this small could be this powerful. I mean, check it out against the wall adapter for my MacBook Pro that only outputs 96 watts, and it's practically the same size as this wall adapter that outputs 100 watts. Yeah, it's pretty impressive, and there's actually a chip built inside that ensures different devices avoid overcurrent, overvoltage, and overheating as well. So it's definitely safe to use for most devices, if not all your devices. So yeah, all these different charging solutions are pretty much a must for my everyday carry, and I'm actually really more than happy to have them with me through 2024. Now, to wrap up, there are definitely some honorable mentions, just some smaller items that pretty much sums up my tech EDC that are definitely worth mentioning. Now, I carry a couple of USB-C cables around with me as well as this generic USB-C multi-port that I picked up from Amazon. I also carry around this MagSafe compatible slim wallet that I tend to put on the back of my iPhone, just like that. It holds quite a few number of my cards, my IDs, stuff like that. So yeah, pretty awesome. Also, this pretty nifty SD card holder that doubles as a high-speed SD card reader as well from PGY Tech that has been really convenient in my day-to-day. Really love this one. Also, of course, my apartment keys that are in this key organizer from Spigen, and also, of course, got to have an ear tag. Now I've got a couple of ear tags, of course, obviously on my keys, and I also do have one in my backpack as well. So if you can't afford to lose any of your tech or your keys, ear tags are definitely the way to go. And finally, just this little nifty hand sanitizer that I tend to carry around with me when I'm on the road. You know the times we're living in, so this has got to be somewhere in my bag so that I can use it on the go. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That's pretty much everything that I carry around in my tech bag, my everyday tech EDC. So let me know down in the comments what's one of your favorite items from my tech EDC. Also, if you want to show some support, please go ahead and leave this video a huge like if you enjoyed it. That really does help the channel out a lot. If you're new and you haven't subscribed, go ahead, hit the subscribe button to join this awesome community. And if you like content like this and definitely want to see more. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for rocking with me all of 2023. It's going to be a good year, 2024. I look forward to producing more content for you guys. Anyways, see you guys in the next upload.